Today we're going to be talking about trying new foods or trying foods that you think that you don't like. I'm Mrs. Wolfish and I'm a FoodPrints teacher. Let's get started. So there are 3 things that you should know before we go into some taste testing. The first is that different places have different rules. It's important to follow the rules of the place where you are. So for example, in FoodPrints class, we have the rule that you don't have to try anything you don't want to. This is because we want it to be a positive, fun experience with very little pressure. Some places that you might be a guest at, or in some households, you might see the rule that says that you have to try everything once before you decide if you like it or not. This is also a very polite rule and one that you should follow if you're in a place that follows that rule. The second is if you're allergic to something, no matter what the rule is, you shouldn't have it. Being allergic means that if you eat that food, it could hurt you. And so it's very important to let somebody know that you are allergic to something so you can't have it. That is, like I said, important for anywhere you are, no matter what the rule is. The third thing is that we shouldn't yuck someone's yum. We say this all the time in FoodPrints class. Don't yuck someone's yum. And that means that if you don't like something or you're not sure about it, it's really important that you keep that thought in your head. You shouldn't say something looks yucky or disgusting, and you can't say it with your face either. That means you shouldn't look at it like, ew, like that with your face, because that tells people what you're thinking. Instead, you could say something like, I've never had this before. It's new to me. Or you could comment on the color or the texture. Or you could say, it looks really beautiful. It looks like someone spent a lot of time making this. You could make a lot of positive comments instead of any negative comments. So today, I am going to make the choice to try 3 foods that either I don't like or I'm not quite sure about. And I'm going to demonstrate a few different ways that we can do this. So the first one I'm going to start off with might sound a little funny to you because most kids and adults like this food. But for whatever reason, it's not my favorite. I prefer something else. I have here a banana. So bananas are not my favorite food. I don't know what it is I don't love about them. I think it's maybe the texture or the smell. But I'm getting used to it by being around it a little bit more. So I'm going to hold it. I'm going to use my 5 senses. I'm looking at it. I notice it's actually kind of a pretty color. I'm going to smell it. I notice that the stem smells different than the skin here, the peel. It smells kind of good from the stem, actually. I know from watching other people how to open it. I think I peel it like this. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to open it a little bit. Okay. I really want to like bananas because they're in a lot of my favorite foods like smoothies, or people love banana bread. So I really want to learn to like this. So I'm exposing myself with my 5 senses to see if I can start to learn to like it. So far, I've appreciated the color. I've smelled it. I'm feeling it in my fingers. I heard the peel open up with my ears. I'm using all my senses. This might be something I'm not ready to try yet, but I'm exposing myself to it and I'm looking at it. And I also did something in advance so that I don't waste this banana. I checked with someone in my family who's willing to eat the banana if I'm not. So that way we don't have to throw it away if I'm not going to eat it. Someone else will enjoy it, so we're not wasting any food. So that's one way you can be exposed to new foods. You can kind of look at them and explore with them, and maybe you're just not ready to try yet, and that's okay. The second thing I have here is a pepper. And it's a sweet pepper. It's a bell pepper. It looks like a bell. And I actually don't mind bell peppers. I've eaten them before. They're just not my favorite thing. If I had a choice, I would probably pick something else. But I want to learn to like them better. And I know a lot of times people like these raw. And so I'm going to work on liking it a little bit better. So I'm going to cut myself off a little piece here. So again, I'm using my senses. I'm looking at it. I'm smelling it. Okay. This I know I've tried before, so I feel a little more comfortable giving it a try. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bite. Okay, it's crunchy. I like the crunch, definitely. And the flavor isn't too strong. Okay. That's not so bad. The other thing I have here is some water. So if you're trying something new or foods you're not sure about, it's good to have some water so you can wash it down if you want to. This is more polite than spitting it out. But this isn't so bad. I actually kind of like this. I think I still prefer peppers with some dip or in a stir fry or something like that. So I don't love them plain, but I can eat it. The third thing I'm gonna try today is pickled asparagus. And pickled asparagus is something that I know I actually do like asparagus, but I had never heard of pickled asparagus before. So when I saw an opportunity to try it, I thought, sometimes we like foods when they're prepared different ways. So I'm gonna take my asparagus here. You can see the tip of the asparagus. And it smells kind of lemony, which I like. And this is a food I think I'm going to like, but I haven't had before. That's really good. That might be my favorite thing. I would definitely get this again. So when we're trying new foods, we can both use our senses and see what we think about them without tasting them. We can take a food that maybe we know we kind of like, but we want to get to learn better. And we can take a food that we think we're probably going to like and give it a try, prepare it in a different way. That also makes it new and exciting. So there's lots of ways to try new foods and make this really fun for yourself. I encourage you to go find foods that you've never seen before, learn how to prepare them, give it a try. And if you're not quite ready yet, just explore what they look like, see what it smells like, see what it feels like in your hands. That's totally fine too. But the point is that we're enjoying new foods and we're trying new things. And your taste buds change every couple of months even, every couple of weeks even. So you could even try, if you're not sure about something, you could try it in a year. You could try it in 6 months, see if you feel different. I knew I didn't like bananas for a long time, so I avoided them, and I didn't even come close to them. Now I'm getting much more used to trying them, looking at them, feeling them. I feel a little less scared of the banana than I did before, and I think very soon I'll be willing to try it maybe in a smoothie. Anyways, let us know what new foods you're trying, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.